SQL Server Data Tools. Two things. Okay, SQL Server Management Studio and SQL Server Data Tools. SQL Server Management Studio is nothing but a database where you are storing and retrieving the information. Like backend device. Like SQL Server Data Tools. Data Tools is nothing but it is a development environment for BI. So I'll go for BI. Okay. Whenever we'll start new project, go to file. It may be IS, RS or AS, anything. Go to file, new project. Okay. Here you can see, right, analysis services, integration services, reporting services. 3 tools. Okay. Here, for example, SSIS is nothing but integration services. Here you have 2 options. Directly you can get the environment, or through the wizard step by step we can get it. So both are same. You can go for any approach. So for example, integration services project, you need to give the specific project name. SSIS test project. In which location you want to store this one? You can select the location. You can browse and select the specific location for your project. Then, do you want separate folder for your project? You can check this box. It means with project name one folder will be creating. Within that folder your project is going to be stored. That is optional for you. Just click OK. You can see my desktop, right? I'm in the control flow tab.
Right.
Everyone can see, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
this is the development environment for SSIS. Okay, development environment. Here you can see the control flow tab first. If you see here, common, containers and tasks. Common tasks, other tasks, containers. How we can define this control flow means it contains list of tasks and containers. List of tasks and containers. These containers provides structure to the package and these tasks provides operations to the package. Okay, each task is providing different operation. But in this task list you have one task called data flow task. This is for ETL operation. See, SSIS itself, it is a ETL tool, right? So the main ETL operation we are performing inside the data flow task. You may ask now, we have the list of tasks, nearly 28 tasks we have. Even though you have 28 tasks, using only one task, you are performing the ETL operation.
Wow.
Then what is the use of other tasks? Other tasks supporting this ETL operation. other tasks just supporting this ETL operation. For example, see here, send mail task. After performing the operation, you can send an automated email to someone. It may be client or manager, anyone. So once it's loaded, you can send like data is successfully loaded or it is wrongly loaded. We can send some message. Example, file system task. Like once you load the data for a backup purpose, archival location, you can move that files to some other location, or else you can rename the files. You can delete the files. You can perform these operations. Like that, all the tasks are supporting this ETL operation. You have the list of tasks. Each task is giving some different operation. If you come to the data flow, okay, you can see sources.
I think you're a little bit away from the mic. A little bit.
Is it?
Yeah, now it's better. Yeah.
Oh, okay. You're fine.
At times, slowly, the voice goes totally away.
Oh, okay. So here you can see the sources, right? ADO source, CDC source, Excel source, flat file source. So like
Yes.
it means you can extract the information from any source system. It may be a file format or it may be from the database. It will see here OLEDB source is there, right? It will support any database like Oracle, DB2. You can get the information from any database, SQL Server. If you have source data in the Excel file, you can use the Excel source, XML source, flat file source, anything. Then your target also. You can load the data into any destination. It seems like SSIS is not particularly stick to the specific SQL Server database. You can extract the information from any file format or any database. You can load the data into any file format or database. So this is the source is nothing but a extraction part. Destination is nothing but a loading part. Then what is the transformation part? Whenever the client gives the business requirements, you need to modify the data or align the data based on the requirements, right? Using the transformations, you can go for that ETL modifications. You see here. Everything is predefined. You can see the list of operations, aggregate, audit, conditional split, data conversion, like each transformation is giving different functionality here. Everything is predefined. So in the specific kind of requirement, you need to drag and drop and use the specific transformation, that's it. Okay, nearly have 23 transformations. For example, here you can see conditional split. Do you know what is the use of this one? It will split the data based on the conditions. Okay, for example, I am pulling the employee information. While loading into the destination, I need to load all the IT people information to IT employee information to one table, finance information to another table, or HR information to some other table. Like based on the condition, I can split it and load it into the multiple destinations, multiple targets. Now data conversion. This is one more example. It is used to converting the data types from one to another. If you want to convert any data type, you can convert using this data conversion. What is the use of this one? Like when we'll use, they will give you the source data, right? Client, they will give you the source data. For example, salary, they are maintaining the format of numeric. But in the target, they need to maintain in the decimal. So you need to convert the data and load it into targets. So what is the overview of this SSIS means? you have to learn this list of control flow items and list of data flow items, what is the use of each and every transformation and each and every task. Then we have some extra concepts like event handlers, parameters, like that. Okay. Yeah, please go ahead. If you need any more clarification or if you have any queries, please you can ask me in the SSIS.
Ma'am, actually myself and Tawfiq sir is here because the class is not for us. It's for the consultants who will be joining the class once we, once we go through your class. So our main perspective and the point of view is from consultants point of view. What we exactly need is a kind of graphical presentation. For example, you started mentioning about the the three modules of MSBI, SSIS, AS, and SSRS, right?
Yes.
So what we need is a kind of do you have any slides, ma'am? You can show us. You go with the slides, or you just go practically like how you showed on the screen?
See, both the ways I can go. If you want, I can go for the slides, or else if you want, I can go for this presentation also.
See, like most of the like.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, I think Asifai. For some reason, I think he got disconnected or something.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
I think so. He's there. Just give me 1 second. Let me check.
Okay. Okay.
Hello, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Now, yeah, we are fine.
Yeah, Tawfiq, go ahead.
Yeah. Saying that, can you tell me a little bit briefly what are the things that you go over your class? This whole class consists of somebody who is coming from a network background and things like those. How many hours of database and how many hours of this and what is the whole?
Okay. So, see, database, if you have basic idea about the database, like 7-8 hours is enough for completing the database. If you don't have idea about the database, so it will take 10 hours easily.
Okay, but will you teach the database?
So first, yes, I'll teach you the database. If you don't have idea about the SQL Server, I'll not start the BI directly. I never start. First, I'll start with the SQL Server concepts. Then I'll go for this one. But this will be, you need to decide it whether you need the database concepts or MSBI concepts.
I mean, you need basic database concept, right, in order to have, because your SSAS is data warehousing, so you need to know. You have to build the cube and all these things.
Yes, yes.
So in order to do that, a candidate who is coming who doesn't have any database concept, how we will do that?
He must have knowledge on the database actually.
Yeah, that's what it is. But here the students, they are coming either from a QA tester, QC, whatever, they are coming from a network analyst, or they are in a different field. So now they are coming into, or they are coming in a different, maybe somebody has done finance or something. It's they are US graduate, but like basically they do not have a whole lot of IT understanding. Basically that kind of thing.
Okay, it means they must go for the SQL Server first.
Okay. And that, how many hours that contains, like?
15 hours.
15 hours, okay. And 15 hours of that SQL Server will cover the data warehousing also?
No, data warehousing concepts I will cover under SSAS itself. That's not an issue.
So that, so how 15 hours of SQL Server, and what are the rest, how much hours you will go in SSIS, how much hours in SSRS, how much hours in SSAS plus database?
See, SSIS will require 15 hours, SSRS 10 hours and SSAS 10 hours.
SSRS 10 hours, reporting 10 hours, and IS 10 hours.
IS 15 hours.
15 hours, okay.
Yes.
And AS 15
It's
hours.
10 hours.
10 hours.
10 hours.
10 hours, and then the SQL Server another 15 hours.
Data warehousing concepts is, yeah, like it covers like 3-4 classes.
Okay.
Around like SSAS, data warehousing plus SSAS, it is a 15 hours again. It means total MSBI stuff is 40 hours.
Okay, 15, 15, 30, and then 40. And SQL Server another 15 hours. So almost like
Yes, yes.
55 to 60 hours, whatever, around that range.
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Okay, sure. And what is your procedure that you go with? Do you start with the reporting, or do you start with, what do you start with?
No, first I will start with SSIS.
Okay.
Okay.
You don't
Then I'll, sorry, okay. Yeah, please go ahead.
SSIS, right? So
yes.
Integration system, when you go during the ETL, you don't tell them the difference between what is the OLAP and OLTP and all these things. You go with those.
No, for ETL it is not required as of now. ETL not required. So that's why in the data warehousing concepts I will cover along with the data modeling also. It is very helpful for them while working.
Okay, and do you teach some complex complex model of the data warehousing? Some complexity, or they are just the basic ones?
No. Just I will give you the good idea about the data warehousing. In depth, the concepts I will explain. OLAP, OLTP, everything. Then is see like ETL projects also. For example, you can see.
No, for SSAS I'm saying, don't they?
SSAS also I'll take good examples. I'll try to explain all the real-time scenarios only.
Okay, but they will not do as a homework, as a project oriented?
Yes, if they required. If they required, we can provide. Like I'll show you something. See.
I mean, what is your standard of teaching? I mean, if they require is one thing, but what is your procedure, or how you do it? Like one class
my
happens.
Procedure.
Okay.
Okay. See, my procedure is I'll start with SSIS. Okay. Everything, what are the things, what things in tool, each and every property, each and every transformation I will explain with practicals. Once you complete the SSIS tool, see, like you can see the one document now, right? This is project document. And this, I have the requirements. As well as I have the data. So I'll give you the requirements as well as I'll give you the source data. So based on the requirement, I'll ask them to work on this.
Okay, so they will do this project.
They will do this project.
Okay.
Step by step, I'll guide them. Okay. Because instead of practicing each and every transformation or task separately, they can practice through this. First, I will not share this solution with them. Why? Because first, anyway, they completed the training, right? I'll expect from them, they'll come up with some ideas and scenarios, and I'll guide them to complete it.
Okay.
Like, it depends on their project oriented. This is a hospital project. If they want any retailer project, they can go for that.
How many projects do you give in the whole? Just one project in each area?
Yes, one project in each area. I mean, one project means if you go for hospital, see here, retailers is there, retailers and finance is there, as well as hospital is there, insurance is there. You can go for anything. That project itself, like ETL module, reporting, analysis, all the three will get covered under that. That's a flow. Once you perform with ETL operation, then using the data, directly they will develop the reports, or else from using that data they will build the cube. From cube they will develop the reports. Flow.
Okay, for that particular area. Okay. So
yes.
Now in the end, so now one thing is like normal, you are having project, I mean, I don't know, in this one a little bit cube is different. Do you have hierarchies and all these things in your cubes too?
Yes, I have the hierarchies.
And usually do you go in that depth level of
Yes, as of now I'm working as a data modeling architect only. So no issue at all with the cubes and all.
no, no, I'm not doubting your things. I'm asking basically
No, for
that I want,
explanation also.
no, I want my consultants that they're very strong in doing the designing. Actually, SSAS is a critical part. My
Yes.
background is in SAP, and I'm also a data warehouse background person. I've been working
Okay.
14 years in US. My graduate and everything is there. So uh, I know the concepts I mean, I know in depth of it what I'm looking actually. This is basically these consultants that they are coming on board. They are either coming from a different aspect of a consulting, or they are coming as a OPT, or who are just actually out of the school on a different, not necessarily they're in IT, but we have to bring them to the level. And these days the interviews and things happens that sometimes not only Skype, you have to have face to face. So at least they come up with 1 or 2 projects that they can explain very nicely in front of the client. Over here they will not ask that, go into the detail and go give me the description of that. They will
Yes,
ask
yes.
how the project is about. And that is
Yes.
how we need to train them, how the project they have done. If they are putting in their resume a retail company or an insurance company, they really have to come up with a complex project that they can show. What I want from in this class, whatever you're teaching is fine. On the top of that, I want a complex project of a whole of its own, that a person where he is extracting the data uh, while using SSIS, and then he is also developing a cube and using SSAS, and then he is also utilized for the report, where the reports are also complex, using SSRS, and then this is, and obviously it will not 100% actual scenario cannot be there, but it is complex enough where majority of the things has been utilized in these things. This is what I want. One you are doing during your class, that's fine, but once
Okay.
the whole thing is over, now give him a whole project of its own. Maybe you are showing the example, maybe a hospital project, but
Mm,
maybe once they are done, you are giving them the whole retail project. Now this is a 2 weeks project they are doing by themselves, and after 2 weeks, maybe every once in a week you can ask them what is the progress. So 1 hour you can ask the whole class, and then
Yes.
and you don't have to just meet them every day. Maybe this is a customization of our. Can I talk to Naren and who's the other person? Asif?
And Jagan.
Jagan, yeah. So I
Yeah.
told him this is what we want for our consulting company, because this is a little bit customized. So this is possible with you?
Yes. See, I'm sorry for interrupting.
No,
Here
sure.
you can see this hospital project, insurance project, this right. This is
Right.
not a example project. This is the actual projects which I worked. I
Okay.
have the packages, reports, cubes for all these projects along with the documentation, everything I am maintaining.
Okay.
See,
Okay.
if you go for this retailer project, actually this is a 2 years project I worked. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So this everything like a simple, the basic, whenever I'm giving the project, the details also, you can see now, number of packages, 14 packages developed in this project,
Okay.
number of
Okay.
reports developed, OLAP cubes. Okay, project duration, this is a 3 years project. For this is very complex project. The scenarios, I can explain them clearly.
Okay.
Project wise, no issues at all. You can come up with your requirements also. Whatever the support
Okay.
supplies required,
No,
everything
no,
I can
this
support.
is fine. I mean, the thing is that one thing, what I was telling you, this is what I mean. I think I'm you got my part. Maybe you're not getting my part.
Yes, yes, yes. I
Probably.
got your
This
point.
is one project. The thing is that you are, for example, now you are teaching SSIS. Okay.
Yeah.
Now you are giving the part of the SSIS project. They are doing the SSIS part of it.
Okay.
They are right. They are using. That's how you are teaching, right? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. So that's what you. So they are doing the integration part right now. Once they move to the analytical parts, analysis part, they are doing the cube design and everything of that particular project. And then when the reports come, they are doing the reporting part of that project, right?
Yes.
This is so this is one thing. So
Yes.
now to make sure to review, these guys have learned all the parts in a whole thing,
Yeah.
because now when they go to the project, they will not do like, they might do sometime integration, they might do sometime reporting, they might do sometime SSAS. It's a combination of
Okay.
everything at that environment. Now you are in,
Okay.
now you have to put them in a complex situation where these people has to strive. I mean, focus 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It's for them that they are in a real scenario now. I mean, again, obviously these are all real scenario that you give, but now where is a combination of everything has been utilized. From scratch, they are doing a project. So now you utilize everything, and we are giving you 3 weeks of time or 2 weeks of time, but get me this project done in 3 weeks time frame.
Yeah, sure.
That is what I want in the end of the day. So now once they face the interview, they are now in an environment that they can pick up the things from anywhere that they are asking questions. So
Okay.
one project that you are doing is fine. Along with the flow of the class, I have no issues. That's perfectly fine. What you have saying. But in the
Okay.
end of the thing, I want a project, and we are doing Informatica and ask the same thing. In the end of the thing, I want them a entire thing from the scratch that they are doing. Maybe you can come that one as a hospital project that you're, but that one they have to do it from the scratch. So now
Okay.
let them do this project with the minimum help that they have to do
Okay.
it.
Yes. Okay, I got your point actually. At the end of the training, we should give like some one project to them, mini project, and we need to give the requirements as well as the deadlines to them.
Exactly. So they can
Yes.
do everything from now. They are
Yeah.
like as a real time. They are, they cannot. I mean, if they want between them as a friend, they can. I mean, as a teamwork, they can do it. But
Okay.
but you do not just tell them each and every step to do them. They have to learn.
Oh,
They have to
yeah.
strive, read the book, do Google, whatever you want to do it
Okay.
and then learn it. Otherwise, like everything, if you are telling them, they are doing it maybe from that time. But I want that they are hands-on on it. What happens if these things are pushed on them? They will put more effort and more time into it. And then in the end, the result output will be very good out of them.
Okay.
So that is the
Okay,
only
got
thing.
it. I got your point.
Sure. So
Yeah.
that's pretty much about it, and I think other than that, it's a little bit some graphical interface that I think our Asif was saying that sometimes it's maybe something you're explaining, and it has little bit some of the graphical things. It helps little bit in the online, but I think that's not a big issue. So
Yes,
that's
it's
fine.
not a big issue. Yeah.
So that's right. So that's pretty much about it. Your name is Bindu, right?
Yes, Bindu.
Okay. Sure. So nothing else from my side. Asif bhai, anything you have?
No, that's if we have the slides, it will be more helpful to understand. That's what my point was. Apart from that, everything is fine.
Yeah, okay. Slides also not an issue. Like we have ready slides also. No
Yeah.
problem. Like first why I am giving the demo through the GUI means it is a better understanding, right? That's why
Right.
I have given that one. So we have that also. PPTs also is ready actually. Everything
Okay.
will be there. Okay.
Whenever
Oh,
whenever
So
such a topic
if you
comes, right?
have any,
yeah.
sorry.
What is that?
No, I'm saying whenever a kind of like a topic comes, SSIS comes, right? And if you have a
Hmm.
kind of graphical representation, it will be more easier because these consultants are, some of them are from different backgrounds, right? So it will be easy to understand.
Okay. Okay. So that's not a big deal.
Okay. Thank you.
All
Yes,
right.
yes, like you can see the SQL Server PPTs,
Right.
like SSIS, SSRS, SSAS, all the PPTs are there. Like database also, like full in-depth concepts will be there, from
Okay.
basics to detailed things.
Skill C. Okay.
See, like various versions, different editions, components, difference between Oracle and SQL Server,
Okay, okay.
2012 is a new feature. So various versions, various editions, components,
Here we go.
everything will be there.
Okay.
Okay.
I think she has it. I mean, she has it.
Yeah,
So
that's
that's
good.
fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. So that's fine. Bindu, you're working for TCS right now or Wipro?
And I'm working for Vision.
Vision. Okay, Vision. Okay.
Visionary.
Yeah, previously I worked for PwC.
PwC. Okay. Okay. So PwC India, or you're working for US itself? I mean, it's a project based out of PwC, based out of India project, some implementation, or it's a US implementation that you want? Hello?
Hello, Miss Bindu.
Hello?
Hello.
I think she got disconnected.
Hello, wait for 2 minutes. I will check it.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry for
Yes.
the inconvenience. Suddenly her laptop is disconnected. She will again log in.
Okay, okay. I think we are pretty much done with our things. I mean, there is nothing much. Asif, do you think you have anything else?
No, no. Actually, even I was looking at her, battery level, and it was. I think she got disconnected. Anyway,
Okay.
I have no questions, Tawfiq. As far as we already asked questions and we already have
Yeah,
the slides and everything.
we are fine. I mean, the things that we are looking for, that's fine. We are just talking casually, but I think we are fine. I think on our side. So what we can do, Asif bhai, we can check with our guys and see. Because tomorrow is Informatica, so
Right.
if on Wednesday or Thursday we can do this MSBI with our guys, we can bring in more of
Definitely.
this.
We can schedule and we can let them know and they will give us the meeting details.
Yes, yes, that's right. So can you, since she's here, I think who's Radha who's here right now, but you can ask, she can send the Informatica link right now. At
Yeah,
least I
this
can
is
pass that
Babita
for.
sir. I will send the Informatica link shortly.
Yeah, send that, and please give a phone number. Do you have a US number to call in, dial in?
How?
Yeah, they have one actually.
Okay. Not like the headphone and things. Some people sometimes uh, they're calling from the cell phone and then they're looking into their iPad. Sometimes that happens. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yes.
Yes.
So you have a US number to dial in, right?
Yeah, we have phone for dialing US.
Yes, yes. So if with GoToMeeting you can put a number basically, and the instructor doesn't have to basically dial into that number. She can just be there. I mean, that will connect to that meeting. So if that is, if you can bring the dialing number, pin and code, everything in the next 20-30 minutes, it would be really nice. So I can pass it right now today. So
Okay.
everybody can get it by now and they can be prepared for tomorrow's class.
Okay, okay. I will send link shortly, sir.
Okay, sure, sure. Okay, that's it from my side. I think that I'm fine. I'm
Okay.
fine with it. Okay, sure.
Thank you, ma'am. I'll be expecting the link ASAP because we need to send it to our consultants. Okay.
I will send to you. We have your email ID.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate it, ma'am.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye.